Every year, we use more resources than the Earth can actually offer. And that is a fact. But the question is, does this generation and the next few generations even know how to change that? I mean, just imagine living in a scarce world with deserts and tundras stretching endlessly across the planet. Or would you want to live in the most beautiful place in the universe? A thriving green Earth. You see, education is key when talking about sustainable development learning. Schools and universities play a vital role by developing the critical thinking and promoting social and global awareness among the students. This helps youth to reflect if the actions impact the Earth positively or even negatively. Just imagine every school project focused solely on sustainable development learning, or even geography lesson focusing on every action's impact towards our planet. Schools and universities already take a lot of steps to follow the path of sustainability. Some have introduced eco-friendly showcases, while others started taking students for school trips to help them understand the causes of natural disasters, but more importantly, the solutions to prevent them. Take Yasmina for an example. Yasmina joined an initiative called TAS, which is an Alliance for Sustainable Schools. And in this initiative, schools from around the UAE come together to address system levels of sustainability challenges. But you know, schools talk so much, like a lot about sustainability, but then they end up giving us 10 textbooks a year. I mean, hello, aren't we trying to save the planet? One tree at a time, right? Through these experiences, students aren't just learning facts, they're learning how to act and live sustainably. Education is changing immensely to the focus of sustainability. We have students helping communities tackle real-life environmental issues like land and water pollution, through volunteering activities like beach cleanups, which at this point should be a weekend hobby for everyone, am I right? And reforestation. But you see, to me, reforestation is an interesting course of action. And the reason behind this is, first, you help restore degraded land by planting trees, which further improves the ecosystem. Yasmina has conducted multiple beach cleanups, but once they broke this record of collecting 147 kilograms of trash. Isn't that shocking? Just see how much people still litter. We should change that. And for reforestation, Yasmina has brought 50 students together to plant 100 trees in a designated area. Just think how much impact that would have had in our planet. And this is all just proof that change isn't just possible, it's already happening around us. Now, sustainability isn't just kept within the walls of a classroom. It continues to many aspects of life, like fashion. Students who are interested in and motivated by the genuine fact of sustainability tend to explore eco-friendly practices in fashion, like handlooming. To support these interests, schools offer workshops, masterclasses, and also conduct a variety of competitions. Even Yasmina has conducted a fashion competition called Fashion Reimagine. I'm sure many of you should know about it. And in this competition, students come together to form a fashion masterpiece through using sustainable materials, but more importantly, their basic creativity. Now, let's put our minds in one of the most famous sustainable development action in the world. Can anyone guess? UNESCO. UNESCO's main course of action is simple. To promote sustainable development learning globally. Now that's the important word, globally. UNESCO does this by offering global workshops to encourage students to come forth and put forth some sustainable development ideas to help accelerate it. But for the future, UNESCO's already one step ahead of us. They launched this global network called the ESDNet 2030, which is focused solely on accelerating sustainable development learning while having connections with diverse communities, similar to students exploring eco-friendly practices in fashion. Now, when I close my eyes and see the world in the next 50 years or so, I see something beyond anyone's imagination. Forests that thrive, oceans that are clean, schools being fully powered by renewable energy, and sustainability not being something you learn in a classroom, but a way of life. First of all, how would you all feel if you observed these drastic changes around us? Just think about it. Now, while we all start changing our way of lives to follow the path of sustainability, first, you all should have this picture in mind of what you want the earth to look like or be like in the next how many years or so. And I guarantee you, I assure you, if you have this image in mind, you will rethink on how you live and how you care for the earth. And look, I know changing your way of life just like that will feel impossible. But even doing small changes to your daily activities can make massive changes in the world around us, and positive ones. Even switching off the lights when exiting a room or recycling and reusing every single plastic you use counts as a victory. And just like David Attenborough had once said, the future of humanity, and indeed all life on earth, now depends on us. Thank you.